Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be doing a Gemini reading. This is going to be for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising or Venus sign. These readings are timeless, so they could happen anytime. It could have happened in the past, could be happening right now in the present, or this could happen in the future. If it just doesn't really resonate with anything you're going through or have been through, then feel free to watch any of your other signs as I upload them, so that being your moon, your rising, your Venus, or possibly your sun sign if this is not your sun sign. Okay, so yeah, so they may better resonate with your situation. Okay, so here we go. Let's get a few messages first. This is going to be again for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising and Venus sign. Okay. Alright, so we've got Fantasyland. We have Sagittarius. We have online dating. We have hurricane season ahead. We have older woman. And we have you have strong psychic abilities. Alright, so some of you feel like you're living in a fantasy land. I'm going to ask Spirit, what do we mean by that? Because that could mean a lot of different things. Tell me about the fantasy land card, please, Spirit. I'm just going to take this one here. Be careful of any kind of, I don't know why I'm hearing get rich quick schemes. Somebody may be trying to sell you a dream, like a dream way of making money, or a dream life, or something that's not very, it's all a dream, it's all a blur. So you may be living in a bit of a fantasy land at the minute, so be careful what you're signing for. Be careful and really ask questions when dealing with people who may be of the unsavory kind. So it's just a bit of a caution, a bit of a heads up. We do have hurricane season ahead, so you know it's maybe tied to this, where you know you kind of have a bit of you may have issues if you don't kind of heed the warnings. Or there could be hurricane season coming wherever you are in the world, if you do have hurricanes, that is. Some of you dealing with a Sagittarius, or you might have Sagittarius in your chart. Some of you may be online dating. You may be the older woman, or you may be dating an older woman. Some of you have strong psychic abilities. This could be something that you could possibly, some of you could possibly pursue, are pursuing. Okay. So now let's look into the person that you're dealing with. Let's have a look at the person that you are dealing with, or the person you've come to for this reading. Let's look at the person that you've come to for this reading. Alright, so they're showing up as the Ten of Swords. Sorry, the Hermit. That's Virgo energy. Oops. And the Ace of Cups in reverse. This person's in hermit mode at the minute. I feel like they're healing from a possible ending with you. Tell me more, please, Spirit. The moon in reverse, Pisces, Cancer energy. The Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, at the bottom of the deck we have the Ace of Wands. So it feels as though, because they're showing up as, you know, very giving, they're showing up like they're in pain. So I don't know if this is true or not. This person, let me ask why they're releasing this fear. Let me ask what's going on with this person, because they feel like they're heartbroken. They feel like they want to, communicate with you. They feel like they want to go, yeah. This could be an on again, off again relationship, connection. We have the sun in reverse. That's funny. The moon and now we have the sun. The sun illuminates things. When the moon is in reverse, that means that things are out in the open. But we have the sun in reverse. Okay. Devil in reverse. Did your person have an issue with vulnerability, opening up? That's kind of what I'm seeing here. We have the Seven of Cups, the Five of Pentacles, and again the Ten of Swords, but this time in the upright. I feel, okay, so I feel like this person has a hard time being vulnerable. There may have been a lot of miscommunications between the two of you as well. Or maybe things you possibly said to them, they kind of took it the wrong way. I feel, you know, the King of Cups is somebody that's emotionally stable, has a good heart, you know, but I feel at times they can be emotionally unstable as well. Because I feel like they have too many thoughts going through their mind. And it's like this person's paranoid or brought their paranoia to your connection, where they were overthinking things. This person may have had a hard time being trusting and giving. Or if they were giving, it's kind of like they thought that anytime now a Gemini is going to hurt me. That's what I'm kind of getting here, Gemini. They felt very alone in the connection, whether you know this or not. But I also feel like they're self-sabotaging it as well. So, like I said, I feel like for some of you this was a very on-off connection. They're trying to release this fear though, is what I'm seeing here. I feel, to be honest, I feel like relationships emotionally deplete them. Tell me about this Ace of Swords, please, Spirit. Tell me about the Ace of Swords, please. The Queen of Wands in reverse. The Four of Swords. The Two of Wands and the Queen of Swords in reverse. So, yeah, I mean, this is all about clarity. This is all about the light, especially when it's paired with the Hermit card. Things coming to light. I feel For some of you, the person that you've been dealing with has brought past baggage on how they were treated in a past relationship into yours relationship, and I feel like they're worried that you're going to do the same. Some of you may have had a petty argument, and this person just quickly kind of, and I say that they haven't really turned the back. They haven't turned the back, but it may feel like, if you guys are not talking right now, it may feel like they have turned their back on you. But I feel this person is messing things up because they're bringing their insecurities into the connection, and they're bringing their past baggage on how they've possibly been treated into yours connection. Let's get some cards here. We have bad dates. I don't feel like this is going to work out. We may not be a match. Like, I feel like this person's just again with the Seven of Cups, they're overthinking what could go wrong. Oh my God. And it's kind of like they're hurting you before you hurt them. We have vacation. I want to take you on a romantic trip, just the two of us. So some of you possibly, I feel like things were possibly going well. You know, you could have gone on a trip together, could have planned to go on a trip together. Emotionally mature, yeah. I do feel like they are emotionally mature. They don't know how to treat you, a disconnect, lacks presence. This will be short-lived, yeah. So this is what I'm getting at. They're bringing their past baggage on possibly how they've been treated, and now they're thinking, well, I don't want anybody else to hurt me, so let me hurt them before I hurt myself. But they're actually hurting themselves in the process, okay, if that makes sense. Let's have a look now at your energy, Gemini. How do you feel towards them? How do you feel? Okay, so you're coming out as the Knight of Cups. Any more, please, Spirit? You're also coming out as the Wheel of Fortune. You may have fixed energy in your chart, Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio or Taurus. We have the Star in reverse here, so this is Aquarius energy. At the bottom of the deck we have the Emperor in reverse, and the Magician, and the High Priestess. So, and the King of Swords. I'm going to take them. So, it's like you're showing up to the connection, wanting to go, wanting things to work out, but then I don't know how long you've been with this person, but you see things are changing in the connection and you're giving up hope. You feel like this person brings you false hope. Be careful how you think, because I feel like from what they've been doing towards you, their actions towards you, be careful that you don't like your thoughts don't come into manifestation, okay? And whatever those thoughts may be, it could be that you don't, like, you feel like this will be short-lived, okay? You see how this girl is looking at this guy? It's like you're thinking, whether you're male or female doesn't matter, but you're feeling a definite disconnect here, even if this person is still in your environment, if they're still around. But you just feel like you can't get them to open up, you can't get them to be vulnerable with you. So be careful, because sometimes what we think manifests into reality. Tell me more about the Knight of Cups. Why do you feel the Knight of Cups towards them? It's kind of like you're saying, like, I'm being emotionally vulnerable here, I'm being open here, I want a relationship with you, I like you, but from your actions and from what I'm doing, I just feel like we take 5 steps forward and then you take 10 steps back. But I feel like you also know that this person's not going anywhere. And, you know, again, she's looking at this guy as if to say, you know, how long can I take this? You know? So you're thinking, how long can I take this? When are things going to change? The Wheel of Fortune is all about change. We also have the Knight of Swords in reverse. You feel like this person is just messing things up on purpose. You also feel like this person is just like they don't care about your heart. You're very giving, you're very loving, you're warm, and whatever you do, you know, your cup is just not being filled by this person. You're ready to invest, but this person isn't. I think we had this card before of you have strong psychic abilities. So it's like this person, you feel intuitively that this person is vulnerable, is not being vulnerable. You feel like they have some kind of insecurities, like you know what's up with this person, but at the same time I feel you're fed up with their behavior. What's their next move towards you, Spirit? What's this person's next move towards Gemini? The Seven of Swords and the Two of Cups. So I feel like they are going to, I don't feel like they're going to cheat or anything, or, you know, I don't know. But I just feel like this basically means, from looking at the energy as a whole, that they're going to sabotage this connection in whatever way. Like, they can't help it. That's how they are. And I think it's because they've been hurt in the past, and they're bringing that, unfortunately, into your connection. What's your next actions towards them? What's your next actions towards them? The Strength and the Ace of Pentacles. So we have Leo energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You're hoping that things could be stable with this person, but you feel like this is a dream, and this is your reality. You don't see it working out. Tell me more about this person, please, Spirit. See what they have to say. See what they have to say. Decision. I've made up my mind. I'm not wasting any more time. Maybe this is a decision that you need to think about, because I feel you're just as emotionally depleted. Sorry, I feel like you're just emotionally depleted as this person is, but you're depleted for other reasons, because this person keeps self-sabotaging and sabotaging the connection between the two of you. We have no escape. It doesn't matter how far I run, my heart always runs back to you. So, you know, I feel like this person just feels that they can run away from you, gather their thoughts together when they feel safe, quote unquote safe, and then come back, and they feel like you're always going to be there. But I don't feel like you are. We have don't force it. So I feel like this is coming to you, like, you know, don't try and force things. You can't, you can lead, there's that saying, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink it. So, I mean, try not to force things with this person, because I feel like if you do, they will backtrack again. They'll just run away. And maybe this has happened in the past for you. We have unfazed. I'm unfazed by a separation since I wasn't emotionally invested. Yeah, this is how they're coming across to you, I feel. But remember, I talked about miscommunication. They really don't. They really feel very deeply. But, you know, you can't show up to a connection like this. You can't be in a relationship like this. It's like, what is it? What are you scared of? You know, we're all grown adults here. We're all mature, or trying to be mature, some of us. And I feel like they just keep, and it's not just with you. I feel like they've done it time to time. Somebody really hurt them who they loved, and they've just kind of gone with that and thought, okay, any relationship I get into, it's just going to end up the same. So let me sabotage it first before, you know. And it's not fair on you. It's really not fair on you, or whoever this person's with. secret love. I've kept my love for you a secret. It's too complicated to explain. So yeah, for some of you, possibly you were friends before, all right? I'm more comfortable being friends than lovers. So some of you, this person hasn't even told you or told their friends about you, because it's kind of like they don't want to get, this person can only give you surface level type of love, all right? They can't go deeper than that because they've been hurt by somebody in the past. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. And I don't know why, but some people are like this, unfortunately. And that's what it is with this person. But they always feel like they can come back to you. But I don't feel so. For some of you, though, I do feel like you are going to try and stick it out, possibly. And maybe have another go with them and think, hopefully, hope that things kind of turn around. But I feel like this person, we said it there, you know, they are going to self-sabotage this connection with you. I'm going to give you an oracle guide now, okay, the angel oracle guide, and see what spirit wants to advise you on, and then we'll close out the reading. So let's get a card or two from here. Honesty and communication. I feel like that's quite fitting to the reading. So the number 58 may resonate with you. The number 3 may resonate with you. So it says, you're being given an opportunity to speak your truth. You've reached a point on your journey where you must be honest with yourself and all those around you. If you're holding anything in or feel you need to share something in order to feel free, know that your angel guide is encouraging you to act on this now. When you share your feelings and speak truthfully, you draw the support and light of the universe into your heart. If you're in a challenging position and find it difficult communicating what is in your heart, call in angels and ask them to support you. They want you to know that when you speak with honesty, you would attract experiences that lovingly reflect who you really are. Yeah. So I feel like it's for them as well, to be honest. You know, they need to be honest. I feel like you're showing up honest. You know, you're showing up to the connection with love, but you've had enough. You're gonna, you know, you're at a breaking point. Some of you may give this person another chance, but I feel like this is for them and for you possibly as well. So I'm going to close it out here, Gemini. If this resonated with you, please feel free to like, comment, subscribe. I post over on here, YouTube and TikTok as well, same messages. So if it didn't, remember, feel free to watch any of my other videos on my channel. They may better resonate with your situation. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.